Masons, what's good with you? I've been wanting to make this video for a long time now. Let me begin by saying that I have invited the darkness into my life and unknowingly sold my soul to the devil. And what I'm about to tell you is some real info. And this info right here goes way beyond federal level shit. And what I'm about to leak is from my Masonic group. I'm pretty much talking about the true agenda of the New World religion and the mark of the beast, which is related to the FBI's COINTELPRO. I would like to begin by indicating that I, myself, played in a role blacklisting all kinds of minorities, activists, and even some righteous ones, also known as targeted individuals, with the goal of psychologically distorting their minds. If any of y'all think I'm bullshitting about this shit, check out the YouTube videos of all the victims, also known as TIs, suffering from this harassment. Keep that shit out. And to all my brothers wondering why I'm betraying my Masonic oath is because, let me tell you why. I'm sick and tired of taking some nonsense orders through synthetic telepathy. Y'all bombarding my mind with some outrageous orders. You know, I wouldn't have joined this shit if I had known this was the mark of the beast. Now y'all got me waist deep in this shit. I have been loyal to y'all for about 15 years now. And I feel like my mind is a slave to the system. I hope many of y'all can feel me on that one. First of all, they offered me a job and the pay isn't all that great. On top of that, I have to do some work on the side to ruin someone's life. And second, what the fuck happened to selling your soul for fortune and fame? You know, I don't know. I guess I'm just pissed off at the fact that I just sold my soul for chump change, you know? Because last time I remember, the devil was dishing out Ferraris, penthouse, and all that good shit. And man, this shit right here is the mark of the beast. And it says in the Bible that you cannot buy or sell unless you have the mark. That means you won't have a job unless you're a part of the secret society. But you know what? I'm not trying to go to hell for them, you know? And I know this is not going to set and I know this is not going to set things right with God for the shit I've done in the past for y'all. But y'all need to hear me out. I mean, everyone that's part of the secret society, y'all need to hear me out. I'm sure a lot of y'all are aware that we are in the Revelations. Everyone up in this bitch is enslaved to the system. If you can't be tamed, you're useless to them. What a crazy world, huh? Welcome to the Matrix.
Now, I've got a clean copy of it now, and I warn you, this could scare you. Here's the email. Dear Art Bell, I just recently began listening to your radio show and could not believe it when you talked about the sounds from hell tonight. My uncle had told me this story a couple of years ago, and I didn't believe him. Like one of your listeners who discounted the story as nothing more than just a religious newspaper fabricated account. The story about the digging of the hole and the hearing of the sounds from hell is very real. It did occur in Siberia. My uncle collected videos and audio tapes and so forth on the paranormal, supernatural. He passed away fairly recently, but he would have loved your show. He let me listen to one of the audio tapes that he had on the sounds from hell in Siberia, and I copied it. He received his copy from a friend who worked at the BBC. It took me a while to find it tonight, but attached is that sound from my uncle's tapes. It's not the greatest quality, but the sounds are there. I was very hesitant to send you this, as the sound bothers me to listen to. I'd suggest that if you do play it on the program, warn listeners in advance so they may have the option of turning the radio off for 30 seconds while it plays. It has always haunted me. To those who discounted the Siberia Sounds from Hell story, it is true, and I, for one, wish it wasn't. Rick, listening from Chicago. And so I submit now the cleaned, a better copy to you, and I warn you, what you are about to hear is very disturbing indeed.